One of the easiest and quickest one-person emergency snow shelters is what I call an A-frame snow trench. The shelter is made by cutting long blocks of snow and then propping them up against one another in pairs to form a roof over the trench from which they were cut. It takes much less time to build than an igloo, and I stay much drier than if making a snow cave or a quinzhee. On a recent winter campout, I made an A-frame snow trench by myself in the dark, and it took me less than 2 hours from start to finish. I recorded the step-by-step process and have condensed it down now to this short instructional video. The first step is to cut a number of blocks, about 30 inches long, from what will become a 4 to 5 foot long trench. Now, if the snow isn't naturally crusted, you can usually cut blocks of snow from a snowmobile track or some other area where the snow was previously compacted and then frozen. Once you've cut out all of the blocks that you can from your trench, you clear away the remaining snow down to ground level. Then I extend the trench by hollowing out a tunnel for my legs and feet. This way you don't have as much open trench to cover later with your A-frame roof. Once you've got that hollowed out, then measure the total length of the trench. Make sure that you can fit in there comfortably. I like at least 6 inches more than my height. Next, I make a back wall by stacking one or more blocks on their sides at the back end of the trench. The roof itself is made by leaning pairs of snow blocks up against one another to form a series of sloped panels. The top of each panel needs to be cut at an angle to fit evenly against its partner. Then just keep adding panels until the entire length of the exposed trench has been roofed. Each time you complete a pair of panels, you want to fill the gaps between adjacent panels with snow wedges that you've cut to fit into those seams. Finally, the roof is finished. The next step is to remove debris from inside the shelter and smooth out the floor to make it as level as you possibly can. Next, you make a front wall with a doorway. I do this by stacking pieces of leftover blocks on the sides and top. And last of all, you close the door. I use either my sled or a backpack. And there you have it, the A-frame snow trench.